Good day, beautiful people, wherever you are in this beautiful world. It's another beautiful sunny day today. As I'm speaking to you, I'm facing the sun right now. So I welcome you back to my daily podcast, and we are having a beautiful time together as we tackle all issues. So today we speak on food and health, and I just want to speak about meat, why I don't recommend meat for anyone. Along my journey, as I was studying my spiritual journey, I started to realize a few things, and one of those is that meat, it's not good for a spiritual well-being for myself, because I realized that I remember one time I read the verse on the Bible where the Bible said that you must not eat anything that has a life of its own. And at the moment, I didn't understand the verse, and the pastors tried to explain it the way they see it. And then as I started to understand is that we are all source energy, and in source energy there are beings, or we may say living things, that have a life of its own, that have free will, which means that can experience energy that we experience, that can experience emotions and feelings that we experience. And all those animals that we eat, that we slay, experience the same emotions that we experience. So when we kill an animal, for example, when I choose to kill an animal, which means I'm taking its life against its will, and then it's gonna have a resistance on it. So as I eat the meat, I take the resistance from the meat and put it on my body. So I'm putting more resistance on my body. So I'm not saying don't eat meat. Meat is a beautiful thing. I eat it sometimes. But what I'm saying is that I don't recommend it for a spiritual well-being, because meat forms more resistance. And here's how beautiful I experience it and how I realized it. I realized that the animals that grows with us, like cows are even worse, because cows are too close to human beings, and also pigs are the same. So I remember eating a cow, then I felt this intense resistance. Then that's when I started to realize it for myself, because everything that I say, it's from my experience. And before you try everything from me, experience it for yourself first, because experience is what makes all the difference. And I started to realize that these animals that grow with us takes our ego. They form this persona, and then as they form a persona, when I kill it, it's like I'm killing my own friend. So I remember back then I started to make it some sort of a habit, or some sort of a ritual or tradition. But as I awakened more in my spirituality, I started to realize that actually this is just a choice. It's not a ritual, which means it's not that everybody must do it and everybody must follow it. Then I started to realize that wild animals, actually it's something that I heard from Abraham. Abraham said that wild animals, they don't have a problem with dying, because they know that they are completing the cycle. And then Abraham continued to say that even if we can say that we are not hunting them dead animals anymore, they're still gonna kill each other. Then as Abraham said that, I went to the shop and bought some wild animal meat, a wild boar or a warthog, I don't know what it's called. Then I fried the meat, then I ate the meat. There was no resistance in it. Then that's when I started to realize that wild animals don't have resistance, because they are willing to die, unlike the animals that grows with us in our homes. So that's when I started to realize that, you know, the meat of animals that we live with around is not good for our spiritual well-being. And that's why I don't recommend not recognize that's why I don't recommend meat for anybody, especially for a spiritual well-being. So with that being said, have a beautiful day, be amazing, be great, and remember to meet us here daily in the daily podcast. Have a beautiful day.